Now let's see how to draw the perpendicular. Drawing perpendicular using ruler and set square. Okay. So what we can do, first step is a line L and a point P are given. So this is a line L and point P are given. Note that P is on the line L. The next step, place a ruler with one of its edges along L and hold this firmly. We have to hold that ruler. Your third step, place a set square with one of its edges along the already aligned edge of the ruler such that the right angle corner is in contact with the ruler. Slide the set square along the edge of ruler until its right angle corner coincides with P. Hold the set square firmly in this position. Draw PQ along the edge of the set square, and this is nothing but your perpendicular. So let's see. Now we are using the set square. Okay. So what I have to do? I keep the ruler like this. Okay, and I have to keep it like this. I keep this set square like this. Okay, and what I have to do, I have to just slide this set square so that it will reach at point P. Okay, then what I have to do, without disturbing this, I just draw this line so that I am getting Q. So this line segment PQ, if you want, you can extend this line down. Okay, so this line segment PQ is perpendicular this line L. Again I am repeating how you can draw this. Again I will draw and explain you. Those who have still not get it, just understand it once again. What you have to do? Draw the line L. Any point P on the line L. Then take your ruler, keep the ruler fixed over here. You will not change it. And this is your set square. Keep your set square above. Now what you have to do? Here it makes the 90-degree angle. This way also and this way also. Now we have to slide this till you are reaching at the point P. Okay. Now what you have to do? You have to just draw this line. Okay. So this way you can draw the line segment PQ which is perpendicular to line L. If you want, you can just extend. So this way we can construct the perpendicular with the help of ruler and set square. Any query you can ask me, or steps are already given, you can go through it. So it's very easy for you to draw the perpendicular with the help of ruler and set square. This is the first way of drawing or constructing perpendicular lines. Now we will see the second method in which we are using ruler and compass. Here we have used ruler and set square. Now in another method we will use ruler and compasses. Let's see how to do the construction. Now we will construct perpendiculars with the help of ruler and compasses. So what we have to do first? I just read the steps. Given a point P on a line L with P as center and a convenient radius, construct an arc intersecting the line L at 2 points A and B. Third steps, with A and B as centers and a radius greater than AP, construct two arcs which cut each other at Q. And then we have to join the line, join the points P and Q so that we are getting the line segment PQ which is perpendicular to L. Okay, so now we follow all the steps and let's see how to draw the construct. So first what we have to do? Draw one line, name it as L. P is the point on this line. This is your first step. Second step, what we have to do? Take P as a center have to draw an arc. No need to draw the whole circle. Okay, on both the sides. With the help of this compasses, keep your point P, a pointer on P as a center. We draw an arc from left side to left side as well as right side. So that what we are getting? We are getting two intersecting point A and B. In your book, it is drawn the half circle. Why? Because so that you can just understand that now this TA, or you can say AP, this is the radius of this circle. Again, I am repeating. No need to draw the full circle or half circle. You have to just draw an arc which intersect on line at point A and here at point B. So this AP is your radius. Now what we have to do in the next steps? Keep your pointer now on A. So this is exactly your radius. What we have to do? Take a measurement little bit greater than your radius. I am showing you. Take a measurement which is greater than your radius. So and draw an arc above from the point A. Same, without changing this measurement, keep your pointer now on B and draw an arc so that we are getting one intersecting point over here. Name it as Q. Again I am repeating. You have to take a measurement which is greater than your radius AP. Then only you are getting this intersecting point, otherwise you cannot. Okay. Now what we have to do? Just join these points P and Q. So that we are getting one line segment PQ. So this line segment PQ is perpendicular to line L. So how we can represent this? Line segment PQ is perpendicular to L. This is the symbol of perpendicular, that is reverse T. This is the symbol of perpendicular. So this way we can construct perpendicular. So we have seen two ways. One in which we use ruler and set square. Second method in which we have used ruler and compasses. So this way we can construct the perpendicular lines. So paper folding also we have seen. Now the another method is ruler and a set square. Again, how we can use the ruler? Let's see in our next video. Okay. Same we have to do. We have to construct a perpendicular, but what is the difference? In the previous two methods we have constructed perpendiculars, but in that construction the point is on the line. Whatever perpendicular we have drawn, that point lies on the same line. And we use the set square and compasses and ruler to construct that perpendicular. Here, now we want to construct a perpendicular, but point is outside the ruler. That is, sorry, outside the line, that is not lies on this line, and we have to construct the perpendicular. How will you construct? With the help of set square and ruler. Let's see. Now we have to use another set square in which the right angle is there, 30 and 60 degree is there. Previously we have used the 45 degree, 90 and 45 degree set square. This is the another set square. How will you do it? What we have to do? We have to keep the set square like this and your ruler like this. Okay, this way. Now we are not disturbing this setup. We have to fix the ruler and we have to just slide the set square. How you can fix this and slide this till you are getting the point P, till you reach at point P like this. Sorry, we will go like this. Your point P is a little bit far away. Don't worry, you can keep your scale over here. just like this. Now we slide this. Okay, you reach at point P. Now without disturbing anything, just draw the line. We just mark it. It's okay. Now what we have to do? Draw the straight line. So whatever line we are getting, this is exactly the perpendicular of this line. Again I am repeating. Draw the line L. Now I keep the point P little bit nearer so that it's very easy to understand. Keep your set square and ruler like this. Now slide this set square so that you are getting in such a way that it will just reach at the point P. Now what we have to do? Without disturbing this setup, just draw the line. Okay? So this is your, now extend the line. Perpendicular PQ. So this way with the help of set square and ruler, we can construct perpendicular line though the point is not on the line. Okay? Now the same we can do with the help of set square and with the help of ruler and compasses. So let's see how to construct it. It's a very simple way. If you observe the diagram, your step 1 is given a line L and a point P out not on it. Second step, with P as center, draw an arc which intersect line L at 2 points A and B. Using the same radius and with A and B as a center, construct 2 arcs that intersect it at a point say Q on the other side. So let's see how to do the construction. So here we have to so first draw the line, any point outside P. What we have to do now? Take P as a center and we have to draw 2 arcs like this, or you can draw whole circle also, doesn't matter, semicircle. So that what happened, we are getting 2 points. Which points? Here intersecting point A, here intersecting point B. Now we will not change this measurement. In previous what we did, we take the measurement little bit greater than that of the radius. But here whatever centers we are taking P and we have drawn 2 arcs on line L, that measurement we have to keep as it is. Now keep your pointer on A and draw an arc below. Same way keep your pointer on B and draw an arc. So what happened? You are getting one intersecting point, name it as Q. Now what we have to do? We have to join these 2 points P and Q. So this is your line segment PQ, which is exactly perpendicular to AB. So what we can write? PQ perpendicular to AB. So this way we can construct perpendicular. So we have 2 types of perpendicular that we can draw. First, we can draw the perpendicular when the point is given on the same line. In that we have seen 2 methods. One is with the help of ruler and set square and another is with the help of ruler and compasses. Second types in which the point is not given on the same line. It is outside the line and from that we have to draw the perpendicular. So in that also we have seen 2 ways, 2 methods. One with the help of using ruler and compasses, and second is ruler and set square. So we have seen 4 construction. Okay. Now we, on the basis of that, we will do the exercise. That is your exercise 14.4. Let's see. Any query you can ask me.